What's up, y'all? Howdy, and welcome to the live feed where we've got some juicy stuff, got some exciting stuff. That's my hotel room bed. There's a light. Yeah. Anyway, I'm at the hotel. Got a big meeting tomorrow. I'm up in Lexington, Kentucky, chilling. About to do a pretty big meeting that could be a pivotal point in the KBF deal, and I'll tell y'all more about that later. But tonight, we're going to talk about the 10. We're going to talk about the 10 Invitational. We're going to announce the KBF Angler of the Year. We're going to announce the Kayak Bass Fishing Rookie of the Year. We're going to announce the 10 guys that qualified for the 10. And if you're eligible, how you can win your way into the 10 with the 10 Invitational. I got a little special twist for one special person who grinded hard all year and came up about that short. We've got 8 new membership. Well, we got 8 membership levels this year. We're doing student memberships, military memberships, ambassador memberships. We get a lot of requests here on, hey, how can I support the channel? You know, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, the membership is the best way of doing it because we're giving back to you by becoming a member. It's helping us grow the sport, grow the community, grow the brotherhood, all that good stuff. So more information will be coming out about that. The easiest way to figure it out is to go to kayakbassfishing.com, click on the store tab, search the word membership, pick the level that best suits you, and we are going to knock it out of the park this year. We got a 25 trail event schedule this year. I'm not announcing again in this video because we still got a couple tweaks left to go. One of the things that came up when I put it out in the KBF members only page is a lot of people feeling like certain people got slighted. But here's the deal. Just because the trail's not coming to your town doesn't mean we're not doing a KBF tournament there. What it means is there's partner organizations there that are already established. We're going to use those partner organizations to qualify folks for the regional championship. We're going to use those folks to do KBF Opens, and we're going to provide more opportunities for the partners and the groups that have helped us get to where we are. So we're pretty excited about that. If you're a partner organization or if you're interested in becoming a partner organization, go to kayakbassfishing.com, click on that partner tab, fill out the partner profile. And if you're already a partner and you want to do a KBF event this year that's a non-trail, non-angler of the year event, but it is a national championship qualifier, contact Richard Penny. I'll post up his information, contact information in the description box below. If you're a KBFer, you already know how to get in touch with him. So reach out to him and get her done. I'm going to do the best I can to answer some comments at the end of the video. Y'all keep asking them because y'all having a little sidebar conversations, what makes this community great. Yeah, we have lifetime membership decals there, Tim, and we have got some new clothing options coming this year. Y'all stay tuned for that because we do have to create more ways for you guys to help support us so we can continue to grow. But I want to kick things off by saying that we've got some exciting new changes coming for 2019 series. We're listening to the anglers. We're changing things up. We've got a 25 trail series, a regional format. The regional format is going to turn into a regional championship. We're going to basically crown a regional angler of the year this year and a regional champion. That could be the same person, could be 2 different people. That's going to move to the Trail Series Championship. So we're going to have the Trail Series Championship that culminates at the end of the year, and we're going to have the National Championship that kind of kicks off the event at the beginning of the year. To keep from containerizing everything so much, we're going to have a few trails that kick off before the National Championship at select fisheries in February. And we're launching our Pro Series this year. So again, you're going to have a lot of questions, but all of this stuff will be put out on kayakbassfishing.com as soon as the details are finalized and we're getting this thing close. The Pro Series is going to be awesome. We're doing a Redfish Series this year. We're going to have an Atlantic division. We're going to have a Gulf division. And those division qualifiers are going to have a showdown in Florida for a Redfish Roundup Championship later in the year. And that is going to be pretty much co-located with the Pro Series Championship that's going to also be held in Florida. Pretty excited about that. We're going to kick the year off in Florida. We're going to end the year in Florida. It's a great vacation destination. It's a great place to go do some fishing when it's too cold everywhere else, and it's a great place to go fishing when it's gotten too cold everywhere else. So we're going to kick the year off there. We're going to end the year there. It's going to be a good time, and we're looking to make Florida its own division next year. And listen, when you see the divisional format, that doesn't mean that's going to be the way it's going to be forever. That just means that's going to be the way it is right now based on our membership distribution. As our membership distribution changes and as our ability to switch things up change, so will that membership or that regional format. So If you don't like it, I apologize, but we did the best we could with what we had, the way that we had it, and we're pretty pumped about the way it turned out. So before I announce the top 10 anglers in the year for the kayak bass fishing, the 10 at Bienville Plantation, I also want to talk about the 10 Invitational. The 10 Invitational is a new format where we take guys that have finished, in the top percentage of our biggest events in kayak bass fishing history, and we invite them to come down to Bienville Plantation and basically fish for a wild card entry into the 10. The 10 has traditionally been 10 guys duking it out for 10 fish over 2 days with all of their lodging and meals covered at Bienville Plantation for some phenomenal fishing. But now it's going to get a little better because one person who is eligible for the 10 invitation, and the invitations are being sent out as we speak, will have a chance to win their way in. Now, I've got a special announcement at the end of this video for one additional person that's got an opportunity to win their way in, but you're going to have to hang out to the end to find out who that is and how that's going to work. So KBF National Championship qualifications are going out. The updates are being done. All of that stuff will be updated middle of next week so you can see your name on the list. But if your tournament director, partner, get on so we get our numbers up to the thresholds that we need so we can pay out even more money at the national championship. We have gotten a lot of feedback about certain types of boats that are just inside or just outside what's deemed a fishing kayak. And so we're going to be making some exclusions to our rules. We're not going to change the rules per se, but we're going to make some exclusions on a craft by craft basis and let some boats in. One that jumps into mine is the Blue Sky boat. One that jumps into mine is the solo skiff, which we've allowed in the past. So we're going to allow some boats that are kind of in the spirit of the kayak fishing community that aren't too much different from, say, a Hobie Pro Angler, but they fell outside of our rules. So again, we're going to do on a case-by-case basis, we're going to, evaluate and add boats to an excluded boat list. So we're pretty excited about that. I've gotten a lot of feedback about it. Been blown away with the amount of people that have questions about it. Not everybody's going to agree with it, but we're doing what we think is best for the sport as a whole. And some of the stuff just comes down to if it makes sense, it makes sense, and therefore we're going to do it. We're going to simplify the rules with KBF. We'll have those announced sometime the first week of December. Most of it's going to be stuff that you guys have been asking for that we've just had to take our time in getting to. The Challenge Series is going to be a standalone thing next year. We're not going to have the Challenge Series and the Trail Series championships together. We're going to break those apart. I'm excited to announce how that's going to work. The Challenge Series is not going to be part of the Angler of the Year this year. It's going to be a standalone thing. It's going to be designed to get folks that are new into kayak fishing to try their hand at competitive bass fishing, but not have to worry about competing with the top anglers in the country every time and the same people winning it over and over again. If those people want to fish it, they can, but by and large, it's going to be, a mechanism that we use to get new folks excited about fishing and kayaks and competitive fishing. So let's jump right into the 10 format for this year. And then I'm going to announce who's eligible to fish it, how you can be eligible to fish it in the future, and one little special twist that I've got for the end. So the 10 Invitational will start January 30th this year on Bienville Plantation. That is a Wednesday. There will be no pre-fishing or pre-paddling this year because the 10 Invitational is the pre-fishing and it is the pre-paddling. It's going to have 5 guaranteed places for payout, with the top place starting at $5,000 and the bottom place being a guaranteed $1,000. We're going to have the 10 pay 5 places this year. First place is guaranteed at $10,000, and it decrements its way down to 5th place. So 5 places are going to get paid out in this year's the 10. I'm going to be releasing the 10 episode from last year on the KBF members only page right after this video is done. I can't release it yet because of broadcast restrictions from Sportsman's Channel and World Fishing Network, but I'm going to drop that video as a private link on the KBF members only page. And we're about to start dropping some juicy content on you guys on that members only page. We've changed up the members format. We've changed up the way that we're going to produce content specifically for the members. And I'm pretty excited about that. So last but not least, let's talk about the format. So Wednesday and Thursday is going to be the 10 Invitational. The winner wins their way in to the 10. So if somebody who's already qualified for the 10 moves into the 10, to the first place position, they're basically knocking somebody out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 envelopes, okay? And we're going to put the name of the 3 lakes on those envelopes, and we're going to put them up at the front of the event from the very beginning. Each of those envelopes will have the name of the 3 lakes that are eligible for fishing. Those lakes are going to be Lake Purvis, Lake 14, and Thomas Lake, okay? Those are going to be the 3 lakes that are eligible for the 10 and the 10 Invitational this year. So for the 10 Invitational, all 3 of those lakes are eligible. You'll get an invite if you're qualified for the 10 Invitational based on past performance in qualifying kayak bass fishing events. And this is going to be the way that we do this moving forward. There's going to be a guaranteed payout for the 10 Invitational, and then there's going to be the ability to win your way into the 10. But the 10 Invitational folks that don't qualify to go into the 10 will be able to stay at Bienville Plantation for 2 more days and fish for the Big Bass Brawl. After the 10 is set and the folks move into the 10 competition, everybody, the 10 competitors and the folks from the 10 Invitational are all competing for the same big bass. Again, the way it's going to work is we're going to have 3 envelopes with the name of the lakes on it. The person that wins the 10 Invitational will walk up to the front, and we will allow them to draw one of the 3 numbered envelopes. They will draw that envelope, and then I'll ask them to step over to the side, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the other 2 envelopes so that they know that there was actually a name of each lake on the envelopes. The lake that is drawn by the 10 Invitational winner will be the lake that the anglers compete on for the 10, and the anglers that are in the 10 Invitational will continue to fish on the other 2 lakes for the remainder of the event for the Big Bass Brawl, side pot, hourly big bass, and overall big bass for the day. Pre-fishing is going to end on Bienville Plantation this year, December 31st, and will not open back up until the day of the 10 Invitational. That's how it is. I know a lot of people are going to be, there's going to be mixed reviews on that, but it's what we're doing. It's how we're doing it. And that's it. It's going to be closed after December 31st to all 10 and 10 Invitational competitors. It opens back up in the 10 Invitational. You get 4 days of fishing, $200 entry fee, $100 for the side pot. So basically, you're getting to fish Bienville Plantation 4 days, $300 with a chance of winning a bunch of money and winning your way in to the 10. Speaking of winning your way into the 10, I got one more way that somebody's going to win their way into the 10, and I'll talk about that as I announce the Kayak Bass Fishing Angler of the Year and the top 10 standings, as well as the KBF Rookie of the Year. So in 10th place, also our Kayak Bass Fishing 2018 Rookie of the Year, Joseph DeDeo. Joseph is in 10th place and is in the 10. In 9th place, by the way, Joseph is also, like I said, the Rookie of the Year. Will take home $1,000 at the KBF National Championship for that title. And, he's the Rookie of the Year. So congratulations to Joseph for winning that, prestigious title. It's pretty impressive. Ken Wood is bringing up 9th place. Matt Ball, the 2016 Kayak Bass Fishing National Champion, is in 8th place. Richard McMichael is in 7th place. Jody Queen is in 6th place. The 2016 Kayak Bass Fishing Angler of the Year, Jay Wallen, is in 5th place. Jason Broach is in 4th place. Eric Siddiqui is in 3rd place. The guy that came in 2nd place in the national championship last year is also coming in 2nd place to Angler of the Year. That's a pretty impressive accomplishment, no matter how you slice it. And that is Mr. Josh Stewart. And your 2018, I don't think it's going to be a surprise to anybody, Kayak Bass Fishing Angler of the Year, taking home a $5,000 title and a couple of other perks that I'm going to announce when I bring him on and we do a live interview on the channel first week of December. Mr. Cody Milton. Cody Milton is the 2018 Kayak Bass Fishing Angler of the Year. The guy put up some impressive numbers, blew away the competition, and it's pretty impressive that he won that. So I said at the end of the video, which we're rapidly approaching, I was going to have a special announcement. I've actually got 2. If you saw the title, we're doing a giveaway. So I'm giving away this Yeti Flip 8. This one is the fall gray color, all right? So the way that you're going to win this Flip 8 is you're going to post this video. You're going to share this video and post it for the next 48 hours, and you're going to tag Fish USA, Yeti, and Kayak Bass Fishing. Fish USA, Yeti, and Kayak Bass Fishing. I'll pick a winner of this dude. and drop it in the mail to you. We're going to pick the winner in the next 48 hours. Share this video, tag Fish USA, Yeti, and Kayak Bass Fishing. I'll pick a winner by searching those 3 tags, and we'll get that in the mail sometime right after Thanksgiving. Now, my last announcement, and the one that is probably going to create some, it's going to have some people get a little bit upset, but it is what it is. I like rewarding people who get out there and grind. And so we've always called something where somebody finished just outside the money. We call that the bubble boy, right? That's the person that is just outside the money, the person that finished just outside the edge. So in 11th place in the Kayak Bass Fishing Angler of the Year standings this year, Mr. Casey Reed from Virginia. But I got a special challenge for Mr. Casey Reed. Casey Reed, your name is number 11, right? You finished just below the cut to make the 10. But I got a special challenge for you. If you can go down to the 10 Invitational on Bienville Plantation and you can finish in the top 10, then you're in. Guys, we've got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about this year. Do us a favor, help support the channel, help support the organization, help us grow the sport, and we are going to do some big things next year. Now, last announcement, this isn't part of the deal, but I had a lot of folks ask me my thoughts on the Hobie Open. I can finally get to fishing some events. So some of you guys out there that got used to winning, better look out because Daddy's coming for some money this year. So I'm pretty excited about that. But I'm also excited about things that grow the sport. So what we're going to do at Kayak Bass Fishing is we're going to offer national championship qualifying slots to the top 10 anglers in every Hobie Bass Open this year. And because that is a qualifier for the Tournament of Champions, we're going to offer national championship qualifying slots for the top 10 guys in the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year. So top 10 slots for the Hobie Bass Opens, top 10 slots for the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year. Kayak Bass Fishing is going to extend an invitation to those guys to come test your skills against the best in the world and compete in the Kayak Bass Fishing National Championship. So that's all I got for tonight, guys. Love y'all. Looking forward to seeing y'all out there this year. Life is good. Looking forward to spending some time with family this holiday season. And then Christy and I are going to digitally disconnect and go on a vacation. The one vacation I get to do a year. I know a lot of y'all think my life is a vacation, but we're going to unplug, spend some time together, enjoy each other's company, and I will be disconnected pretty much Monday through the following week. I'm going to schedule some videos to release, and I will see y'all next time here on Kayak Bass Fishing. Love y'all. Thanks for the support, and can't wait to see y'all out there on the KBF trail this year.